Hello, welcome to my stream. I hope you guys are having a good day today. Happy Friday. Right. Let's get this show on the road, I suppose. We're building trains today. It's gonna be fun. Oh, okay. I guess I'll leave then. Nevins doesn't want me here. I'm kidding. You're stuck with me. Unfortunately, you aren't getting rid of me that easy. How you doing today, Nevins? Hope you're having a great day. You fucking heckler. Also, Kitty and Shamel, and anyone else who's looking around. How you guys all doing? Welcome to the stream. Right, we're carrying on with our save. I'll leave the fishing up for a few more minutes, so that y'all can fish if you want to. Not that anyone's been fishing today. Doing gonna be Friday. How golf? I'm doing alright. I went to the doctor yesterday. Saw an orthopedic guy, surgeon. That's the guy. Got an opinion on my wrist. I may have to have my ulna sawed in half. So that should be fun. It's fucked, mate. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, so I might have to have a major surgery on my wrist, which will be fun. Did the doctor tell me no jumping on the bed? Yes. How you doing, Zam? I'm gonna put my brace on then.
You could clog up your ass.
Do you get to keep the extra bone that they saw off? I'm pretty sure they just shave it down, so it'll probably be like a little mushy pile. Better get those gooning sessions in while you can. Anyway, yes, I will be scheduling the appointment, and then it will be 17-hour gooning sessions every day until the day of my surgery. Certainly. Anyway, today is a pretty bad day for allergies, so I'm gonna do my best. But if I seem to mute frequently, it's probably because I'm sneezing. Alright, or just sniffling in general. I apologize if I end up sniffling into the mic, it happens. Anyway. That's fine, we'll load. Alright, so where we left off, we have built train. This is our boy. And we have some iron. I'm just gonna take that manually because I don't want to bother unloading all this garbage in my, unloading all this garbage with the train, with the I don't worry about getting power down here right now. That's what I'm trying to say. Gore the day before the surgery. Before. You spelled it correctly the first time. Got there in the end. Hey, the Necro! Welcome to the stream, what's up? We're gonna be dumping iron on my track. Okay, that's all that gone. That's gonna go on up. There we go, see? Lovely. We don't have iron on both sides anymore. Is that an intentional design decision by me? I guess it doesn't really matter because it's going through anyway. Right. You sort of multitasking finishing up work. It happens. What is this image anyway? Fucking dead. Shriveled up. It's true. Alright. That's Firestorm one day before Gore's surgery too. Unrelated. Mm-hmm. And have you been working on the FTD campaign? I think you fixed the fabricator and bulk fabricator? Yeah, it's just a matter of you need to add the the steam path to it. So I can actually fix it manually on my end too for the current campaign if I wanted to. Right, so we need to figure out how trains work, because we've got this, right? There is a train over here at Lonely Dude Station, and we then need to bring that over here. The biggest issue is Steam is organized differently on different devices. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's the kind of thing that should be automatically handled somehow, right? The selecting of the actual string. I don't know, though. Anyway, so we gotta stop bringing iron from up there down to here, right? Because as much as this iron is cool, it's gonna run out quickly. And we could really use, you know, helping to slow it down a bit by just bringing in iron from there. We can also start bringing the copper over as well, maybe even the stone. I might just have like a train station go up to here as well from Lonely Dude, so that we can, like, bring all this stuff down. But a little bit at a time, I guess. A little step at a time. For now, I gotta remember how the fuck to build trains. It's probably the biggest thing. How the hell do I build those? So we need a locomotive, right? In order to make a train automatically go back and forth, you need either a circular track or 2 locomotives. And I'm just gonna do 2 locomotives. Gord, you have time to answer a quick question is not important. Who do you think I am? Do you think I have time to answer every little question that comes? Go ahead. Okay, sorry. Anyway, let's stop sitting around doing nothing. How the fuck do I build a locomotive? How do I do that? This thing. I need engines. Right, okay. Do I have engines automated already? Did I do that last time, or do I not? Did I not? I remember building this big old bus and people being mad at me about it. Right. Where is engine? So we're building ammo up here. This is ammo and grenades. And also walls. Because we're making military research. And we got tons of it. Press loading. My brain does have to load for a bit. Anyway, also did several Illuminate crafts, the Warp Ship, Lightning Spire, and Overseer plus variants next to making the Leviathan or Overship. That'll be cool. It'd be nice to see more craft in the campaign. You're gonna be adding, like, I'm not really too familiar with Helldivers. So I don't exactly know who the Illumina are. Anyway, you going for the Grandpa engine, Hound, or Towing Bull? I always liked all Grandpa. You know, you can't go wrong with just a sturdy, reliable engine. And a nice kitchen car with more apple pie than you know what to do with. The space squids who aren't democratic. I see. So does that mean you're going to be adding a second faction to the campaign? Anyway, right. Yep, cool. That'll be nice to see. Yeah, so I guess we don't have engines. So I'm going to need to make engines manually. 20 engines. How do I... Well, I guess I might... You know, if we're making trains now, we're going to need to do, like, engines automatically, right? Let's just make an automatic engine builder thing. How do I do engines? What do we need for engines? In fact, total of 4 factions planned. I see. Automatons, Illuminate, Terminids, Helldivers. I see. Well, good luck. I'll be looking forward to it. What is my armor right now? I have the heavy armor. Right, okay. Okay. How, where? Where engine? How engine, where engine? Here. Gear wheel, pipes, and steel. We need steel. Steel is right here. Gear wheels can be obtained here. My pistol. And pipes? I probably shouldn't leave this on the floor, to be honest. Yeah, we don't have pipes. It's probably the one thing I don't have here. Alright, how do I get pipes? Alright, brain is still warming up. You can hear it. You can hear it go like whoop, 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 but like way slower than that. It's slowly like winding up. Pipes. So that's just iron plate. Okay, so we need steel, we need iron plate, and we need gear wheels, which again I can steal from here. Right, so I need to get... I guess I put this down. How do I get the iron plates out of there? This was not built for me to extract iron plates, was it? I mean, I guess I can grab them from down here. That's an option. I can just take him there and then bring him over this way. Spaghetti it a little bit. I don't know. Right, well, at the very least, I'm going to need to set this up somehow. So let's just start with some long boys and see what we can do. I need 2 long-handed inserters, at the very least. They're going to go there and there. Okay. And then we need some electric pole in the middle. So I'm going to move you down 1. Like that. Okay, then what I need to do is I need to have a conveyor leading into this guy. So I'm probably just going to put you up here, to be honest. Set this guy to engine. Engine? No, wait. Yeah, I need engine. Where engine? What the fuck? Why can I never remember? There. Alright, that's engine. Okay, so we've got engine. Now we need conveyor. Which goes to here with inserter. Fingers. Right. Also, what advice? Automate all the basic things like belts and inserters makes life 10 times easier. Yeah, I've got belts and inserters automated over here. Although I should have a chest for inserters, to be honest. Word of advice, handcraft all your belts and stone floors because it makes the footprint of your factory smaller. Can I, like... Chat, word of advice me here. Is it worth it to build a train to go from here to here? Anyway, it's bad, the factory must expand. Do I want to insert some stuff off of this? I guess I'll splitter, right? Splitter is smarter. You're a train. You're right. I am a train. I've always dreamed of being a train. Right. Hang on. If we do... I can combine these into the one, same one. Honk. Honk. If I do that, and then we just pop a splitter down right there. Oh, wait, hang on. No. I want them all on the same side. Shit. Give me those. That goes there. Putting this one here. So I can just drop it off on that. There we go. See? That's what we're looking for. Alright, so now I've got 2 layers of steel going in that way, which is going to become 1 layer of steel. Also, how you doing, Sirius? And anyone else who's shown up in chat that I haven't seen, because I've been too busy trying to keep myself from dying of allergies. Hang on a minute. I actually have some antihistamines here. Why am I not taking these? I haven't taken any today. Let me just do that real quick. I don't usually like to take these because they make me sleepy, but today is a bad day, so... They call him Pill Popagore. Take the antihistamines and become Psyduck. Oh, drowsy ones? They're not drowsy. It's just that for some reason my body always gets sleepy when I take antihistamines. Doesn't matter if they're drowsy or not. That said, these ones are Scottish, funnily enough. My sister bought them when she was in Scotland and brought them over, because apparently you're allowed to do that. Anyway. And they haven't had as bad an effect on me, so I've been enjoying those. Maybe it's just Canadian ones. What have you done giving Zam a honk? I gave him a honk. Right, so now we're making engines, except this is wrong, because we need pipe, not steel. So I am dumb, and stupid, and really dumb, because this should have been pipe, not steel. So... what we need to do is fix that.
It is not an argument if one is clearly right and the other is clearly wrong.
Histamines are a neurotransmitter in addition to their allergic effects because the human body was developed stupidly. Mm-hmm. Right, so. We need to deliver pipe to this. How do I get pipe? How do I pipe my factory, chat? How do I... There, build this. We're gonna get one of these built. Construct assembling machine. And then I can just put this here as a pipe and then slap down an inserter out of it, right? And then we're good to go. So we pop that down here. Set this one to pipe. There we go. Alright, so now we can do inserter out of that. Guys, please remember and score that we have free doggo today. Don't you worry, I did remembrance. So now we do this. Here. Oh, shit. That's a problem. Alright. Whoever made this shit doesn't know about technological debt since everything is reused for stuff they weren't meant to do at first, making everything convoluted and fragile like a house of cards. It's true. I guess I just get rid of that and then do that. No! Because now it's like that. But then I do this, and that solves the problem. There we go. We have achieved balance. And pipe, also. What's up, go? What's up, Unsane? How you doing? Welcome to Allergy Streams. Right, so now I just don't have any steel in there. Why not? Because I'm maxed on engines, that's why. Okay, so I need to bring engines out. Hold that greeting. I can only hold so much. Right, so I need to put a chest down. I have a wooden... I don't need more than, like, a wooden chest for now. Let's put a wooden chest down for this. And then we'll grab an inserter. Ah, slight issue. We're full up on stuff. Okay, I need to move... Greasing bucket release. You know, how you doing, Unsane? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a great day today. Welcome to Allergy Streams. Today is allergy day for me. Right. Let's grab this. I can put that back down over here. Right. And now we can set that to engine. Engine. Right, so that's gonna start making engines. And then we just put, like, the wooden box down here. Right. Pop that there. And then we're just gonna make engines. We probably only need one stack. I don't think I need more than that. Also, my nose is running real bad. Hang on, I gotta go find a tissue. I'll be right back. God damn it. Alright, I'm back. Ugh. Sorry about that, chat. I am having severe allergic reactions today. And it fucking sucks. Right, so we've got engines. Engines automated. Thumbs up, very nice. That time Gura said A should be a sound effect? No.
Medic!
Medic indeed. Right, we just got weapon shooting speed 3 research. That's nice. Oh, we're out of research. Okay, let's get some new modules. Speed module. What is this? Logistics and automation. Sure. Speed module, efficiency module, portable solar panel. I don't know if I need these. What's this? Both considers have more items at once. Sure. Flamethrower turret could be fun. Defender. Let's just get a bunch of shit. Who cares? Advanced combinators. Oh, wait, hang on. These are chemical research, aren't they? Gross. Get rid of that. Oh, military research, baby. Alright, landmines. Those sound fun. Rocketry. Don't mind if I do. Stronger explosives. I've already got that queued up. Okay. Right. Stop killing games past 1.1 million signatures, by the way. I heard about that. I hope it results in something. How about that time that Saba said paper boat? Also no. Right, so... I'm gonna slap down... chest to grab grenades in, because I feel like I should probably have a stock of grenades. Even if only a small one. Oh, man. You're really gonna make this awkward for me, huh? Alright, what if I... no, Alright, whatever. I'll just put it down and supply it with power, it's fine. There you go, that'll do. Just have a box of grenades there. What do you mean, what? Don't say what like you're offended. Right. We have engines. I'm happy about having engines. We need to make more, locomotives. So what else do I need for locomotives? That's pretty much just it. Electronic circuits, otherwise. Which I can just pilfer from here. Although they're actually pretty simple to get. Because I believe all I need is metal and copper wire, yeah. They don't take long to just make those. I can just grab all this. Give me all that. Alright. That should give me enough for electronic circuits for so much copper plates. I didn't need to do that. Alright. Oh god, my nose is running again. Who the fuck decided that, like, one of the most common fucking airborne things in the entire planet should be something that just causes you to become unable to function as a human being for days at a time? Bad RNG, yeah. No kidding, man. How we doing on ammo supplies over here? How's this doing? Hey, look at how much ammo we got. It's going well. It's getting there. Right. Now I can't help but notice that there are bugs here. So we should probably go kill those before they start to become a problem. Because they just spawned in. So I may take my car out there and go kill them. Trolled by evolution. Bad RNG, lack of certain gut bacteria. I mean, bag RNG would have been being born in India or China. That would have been bag RNG. Alright, so let's go get my car, which I left down here. Do I have enough ammo? I don't really have enough ammo, so we have to go get some ammo. I should really have a chest of that. Unless, hang on, do I have ammo in here? How do I open? No, left click. Right, we've got coal. No ammo, though. Yeah, okay. I do have a lot of grenades, though. Or being born with a bone that grows longer than it should. That's also true. I do also have bad RNG on that one. Right, so we're going to drive on around here. Go stock up on military stuff at the military station. Give me nades. Then we need to go get ammo. So I'm gonna just have to go up to the sushi line up here and just pilfer it, I think. Oh no, I do have a chest. Right here. I should really be maintaining more than that. We should get 3 stacks minimum. This should do for now. Right, so that needs to go in the car. So I have ammo in the car. Right, and now we gotta go out and kill some bugs. Because these little shits are gonna get real pissed off. So how do I throw grenades again? Right click, okay. Hello, friends. Getting needed. I have grenades now, you don't stand a fucking chance. I gotta say, the grenades... the grenades in this game are so flimsy. Like, they do a shitload of damage, but they don't sound like grenades at all. They're just completely silent. Also, holy shit, we took a lot of damage then. Alright, well, that's good. Let's just fix this up. Alright, bugs destroyed. Diplomacy performed. Democracy spread. So, what do we got? There's more bugs down there. I'm gonna have to go deal with those too. Might as well do that while I'm on this bug killing spree. Extra bone. Mm-hmm. I enjoy having extra bone. Alright, sound volume does vary on camera distance. Yeah, but like there's no feedback with the grenades. Alright, there are also additional bugs to the right side. Are there? Oh yeah, where'd you come from? Well, okay, I guess we're on a bug killing spree then today. That's alright. We should be able to handle them. This one especially is pretty easy. Just 2 worms. Small nest. Should really be using the gun. Yeah, it's like the gun is louder than the grenades. They're calling the Helldivers. Alright, let me just do some repairs then. You get a lot of value out of like 1 repair kit. Okay, where's these right side bugs? They really are pushing me quite hard if they're spawning 3 nests at once. There they are. Jeez, they're like right next to me. Alright. Let's just head around here. Focus at least a little bit. Whoa, hey. That's 1 nest down, 2 nests down, and that's the last one. There we go. Dead bug. Used almost all my grenades, but you know what? That's fine, because they were all used to kill bugs. We like that, we do. Okay. So, any other bugs I need to be concerned about for the time being? I don't think so. There's a small group down here. There's a group here. There's a couple groups around that area, but I don't really care about those. There's this one. Yeah, I really don't care about those too much. So, let's go home. We're done with our bug killing for now. At least until I have more firepower. And more bugs to justify killing. I don't know why I'm choosing to reverse into my facility, but, you know, why not? I can drive in reverse if I want to. Right. Was this my engines? No, what is this? This is batteries. Oh, okay. This is where I was making my batteries at. Got 98 batteries, that's huge. Speaking of batteries, am I still browning out, or are we good? That looks like brownout to me. Accumulated charge drops down to 0 at this point. Yeah, we definitely need more accumulators. Okay, that's fine. What is this? Increases machine speed. Oh, right, yeah. I remember those modules. Right, let's get more accumulators. Just gonna make like 20 of those. I do need more More of this, though. So we need to go get sulfur. Because we need more batteries. So I guess it's time to go for a visit to this area. Where my sulfur lies. Because we're going to need more accumulators than what we got. Whoa, I really need to make, like, proper roads. Or I'm not going to accidentally run into anything important. That's the thing I should definitely do. Just build, like, a road with a wall on each side. Because I don't trust my driving skills. Case in point. To be fair, I did hold S, but you have to double tap S to stop in this game, which is weird. Or maybe? I don't know. So I stopped that time. I don't know, maybe I did just stop too slow. Alright. But we got what we came for. All this salt. What the fuck? Why is that X'd? I don't understand why that sulfur was X'd. But I'll take it. Right, so this area, we don't have fresh water going to anymore. We've run out of water. Because I did cut the water line off. Which is fine. I intended to do that. I just don't remember what my replacement plan was. So, but I guess this sulfur will have to do in the meantime. I think I was gonna bring the oil over, actually, is what I was gonna do. I was just gonna mine the oil and bring it over and then refine it back at the base. As opposed to all the way out there. Because it means that I can bring the pollution in a bit more easily. Whoa. Those accumulators are doing a good job. Alright, we're gonna go place more of them. More accumulators. I must accumulate more power. That is what I'm doing, right? Yeah, I'm doing 4. That ought to do. Right, let me need some medium electric pole. Slap that down there and there. Right, it is unfortunately nighttime, so we're not getting any power in those, but all good. Alright, then we'll start on the next layer of accumulators there. Okay. Hopefully that's going to be enough to prevent brownouts. Probably not, but you know. Oh, I finished 2 more. There we go. Inserter capacity bonus 1 has been researched. Nice. Though it's only for the bulk inserters that I'm not using right now. But I think the bulk inserters are probably going to be helpful for like trains and things, right? Once I start getting trains up, we're going to need bulk inserters for those. Take my sulfur. Right. So that should start making tons of batteries. I think we've still got plenty of iron and whatnot. We'll just leave that doing what it's doing and check up on it later. Alright, so was there a brownout last night? Yes, we're browning out right now. 3, 2, 1, half, a quarter. Kind of. I think we prevent... Hang on, oh wait, I guess... I think we didn't brown out. The accumulator's basically emptied, but the power was coming back online at that point. I don't... Hang on, sure we can check over here, right? Yeah, the uptime of everything is the same, right? I think we're good. The radars didn't dip down. See, look, the radars dipped down here at the last brownout. We didn't get that dip here. I think that was enough. There we go. I think we've got enough accumulators now. This is good. Right. So you need that many accumulators for that many solar panels. Good. Now we can just continue to expand that, and that is our power supply from now on. We also just got flamethrowers. That's pretty cool. Right. So now we need to get that train back up and running. We've got another locomotive now, probably. Do I have enough engines is the question. We have been making those while I was killing all those bugs. So let's see. Let's check up on the engines and see how they're doing. We got 50. Let's go. That's so many engines. I'm going to make a stack of 100, though, in case I need to make a bunch of locomotives. Right. So now we need locomotive. This thing. I build one locomotive. Right. And now we can start working on a proper train station. So... how do we set that up properly? First things first, we need locomotive facing that way. And then I need the cargo wagon behind. There and there. And then we need another locomotive on the other side, right? That we have to do. So just like that. So now we've got that. The perfect ratio of solar panels to accumulators is 25 to 21. I see. Well, we have whatever this is. I don't know how many that is. But it's probably about that much. Right. So we're going to want to put, like, bulk inserters here, but we'll deal with that later. For now, I need to get this aligned at the stop. So if we put that there, then that's now a stop, right? A Kimi Homura! Doesn't she stop time, not trains? Get the fuck out of here. Why did it name the stop a Kemi Homura? Train stations and roboports are named after players, are they? Oh, I see. Well, one player of this game is a fan of Maguka. Maguka, or whatever. Right, what am I doing? Alright, so the train stop goes that way. And now we can go to the other side, and then it'll stop there. Because we've already set this one here up, right? So that, I think, works. I don't know how to send it, though. So we'll have to figure that out. But for now, let's just, this. This? How do I... hang on. Enter. Left click? No? Oh, I have to do it here. Right, I remember. Fuel. I need more coal. Being Maduka is suffering. Oh, we're running out of iron. This is why I need to get iron from other sources, because we are running out. This mining drill here is out of coal as well. Yikes. Why are we damaged here? Okay, uh-oh. I've been pulling coal from the wrong area. Nuts. Right, well... there we go. I need to start setting this up. To be double layering that coal properly. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we're gonna need to be grabbing coal from, somewhere else as well soon. I mean, we still got plenty here, but... you see what I mean when I say we're burning through all this? And it's only going to get faster. As we start to use more and more and more. Which is why the train stations are so important. Right, So, okay. Let's go get Homura on her way. We're gonna have to stick with just like one stack of fuel, I think, per locomotive for now. I will eventually set up automation for that, I think, just to refuel the trains. The locomotives. So we got bulk inserter. How do I do those? I need a fast inserter and a bunch of gear wheels. Okay. An advanced circuit. That's what I'm lacking. I need plastic. Right. I remember. I need to get plastic up and running. I also have a flamethrower now. So how do I do plastic? Coal and petroleum gas. That's why I needed to bring the oil back over here, is so that we can make plastic bars. I need to get like a chemical production facility going on. I don't suppose I need plastic for chem research, do I? I do. I see they added schedule break conditions, so trains go to a different station when fuel is low, for example. You haven't messed with trains since the update? I see. I don't really know if you need to do that, because, like, I can just set up a simple coal line here and just fuel them up when they get to this station. But, you know, that's cool too. Yeah, so we need to bring that oil over here. So this pipeline already exists for that purpose. We can just repurpose it then. That's not too big a deal. I'm gonna start getting plastic, so I need to make an advanced circuit area. Ugh. Okay. Well, if we do get advanced circuits for that... Yeah, that'll also let me get the modular armor and stuff as well. Yeah, I think that's worth it, honestly. I'll make a few of these. Right, so we need advanced circuits, and then we can do that with... We can... Brain, please cooperate with me here. Right. We get advanced circuits. We can make whatever the fuck it was I was trying to make. Bulk inserters, that's the one. And we can start pulling stuff off the train. But I guess for now we can make do with just regular inserters. I don't know why I made one. Right. Brain no comprehend. Indeed. My brain is very much having trouble with that today. Yeah, so I want to do something like that. I need to go get more inserters though. So let's hit up the inserter storage over here. Because I have finally run out. And I say inserter storage, I actually don't have like a chest full of them. Which I probably should set up, to be honest. Let's move this... How do I pull inserters only off of this? If I do... like this. And then I guess I get some power there to that. That's that. And now... grab inserter. And another chest. There we go. Okay. Pop that there. And now we have inserters. 3 stacks should be plenty. Okay. So for now, I'll just craft my own ones, but now we've got that automated. What if your wife of 30 years revealed she had an armored core? Then I would know that it was always meant to be. That would be badass. I don't know why I keep grabbing more copper. I just see copper plates, I gotta pick them up. Also, I need to go get my car. Alright, car. Grabby, grabby. Oh, wait, we're running low on, Millsci here. What's going on? What's happening to my Millsci? We are being hardcore bottlenecked by grenades because we are stealing them all, I think, for this. No? Huh. Something's going on here. It is definitely a grenade bottleneck. Maybe it is because we were, like, it's just been making these for so long. Or maybe it's that, oh, is it because we weren't doing military research before? And that's why, and we just aren't producing enough? I see. We're definitely being bottlenecked by grenades. The ammo is fine. Let's get another grenade production up, then. Not too big a deal. There we go. And then we'll set that up for grenade. Grenade. That's the one. Right. His copper plate fetish strikes again. I'm just really into copper plates. What can I say? Ever since I read that one manga. The Coppersmith's Wife or whatever. That was actually a good manga. Cute and wholesome. Let's go this way. Right. Okay, so we need to go back to the train. I need to get this thing at least functional. Reincarnate into another world as a flat piece of copper. Okay, so how do I do, how do I do this again? Train. Okay, add station, Akemi Homura, weight condition, full cargo. Also full fuel. Right? You're gonna wait and hit, no wait, hang on. You don't care, Akemi doesn't care about the fuel, right? This one we don't care about the fuel. As long as your cargo is full, you come here. This one, on the other hand, only goes... Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, right, add station. Lonely dude. Right, okay. Okay, I get you. So full fuel and empty cargo, right? There we go. Oh, and then we can just put this one on automatic. And off she goes. And we have a train. I think that's a purely automatic train. Okay. So now we can put down some electricity here and maybe get the bulk inserters running. Don't need to interact with each locomotive. Yeah, no, I figured that out. I was just like, huh, I opened this one and it's still going to Akemi. They both have the same one. Okay, so yeah, we'll wait for that to be fueled now, which does mean that we need to bring fuel down here. For both locomotives, actually. So how do I get coal down here? That's the question. I mean, I guess I could just build a fuel line just for the train, right? Like, I've got the drills. If I just pop this drill down here. Bring that down. Oh! Village, thanks for the follow. Let's follow? Fucking hell. Goddamn, sub. Village, thanks for the follow, man. After all this time, I'm glad you finally decided to do it. Thank you for the 61 months, my dude. I really appreciate that. Also, I forgot to turn the fish off, so hey, you got a free fish. There you go. You are on the fence for a Euro 5. My brain is not all here today. I am, again, I've been suffering from some rather severe allergies. And I'm always a bit discombobulated on days like that. Right, what is this doing here? We can get rid of that one, right? Don't need that. Let's bring this coal line here down. Same be down, our allergies are the same thing. Yeah, mine's mostly, I mean, it's just hay fever, but it still sucks. Right, so that's that. We now have coal going to there. But I need to split this to get coal to the other line too, right? So we need a splitter here. And then I can get coal over to the other locomotive. I need to put an underneath here, I think. Underground belt. That's the boy. There we go. And there shouldn't really be much reason to have more than just one lane of coal here. Honestly. You got a brand new one this week? You think it's one that everyone has? You were last Tuesday's years old when you found out your country has parasitic flatworm larvae that burrow into your skin. You have an allergic reaction to that? I also think I would have a reaction to that. Not sure it would be allergic, but probably visceral. Right. That sounds horrifying, and I hope you, don't suffer too much. They can't survive in human hosts? Well, that's good. I'm glad that they can burrow in there and then die. I would love to have... I would love to have rotting flatworm lava inside my skin. That wouldn't make me hate my skin even more. Anyway, you had almost 300 burrowed in. My god. Got some itchy bastards. That is horrifying. Right, so we've got triple... I guess quadruple those. Right, I can put another inserter on this side. But hey, now the train's working. That's good. We also finished rocketry. That's nice. Right. How is rocketry? What do we got for rocketry? Rocket launcher. Nice. And rockets and landmines. Why do we use steel for landmines? Just use iron. They don't need to be durable. They're landmines. Right. You would just tear off your skin and start over as a meat man, you think? Same, honestly. Alright, so that train should now automate, right? Which means I should probably build another gateway to get out as opposed to taking the train exit, because I don't want to get run over by a train. That one there is now only for trains. I will never take that that door out ever again. Right, we're gonna go make another door. Another gateway over here, I think. Yeah, like straight north of here. This is a good spot. I need gates. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, not there. Great. That one can be a wall. Okay. Getting trained is not fun. Is true. Right. You were doing maintenance to the tiling on your apartment building from outside the lake that surrounds the building like a moat. It was a very hot day, which apparently makes the larvae come out of mollusks. Like many European pond snails you found while doing maintenance, and they go looking for birds to infect. Yeah, that's horrifying. Right, so what am I doing out here? I left for a reason, and I don't remember what that reason is. We've got engines, we've got the train doing train things. This area here is also mining metal now for us. I mean, we do need to obtain more coal. This coal should last us a while, though. I think it's probably time for me to go set up the oil. But for that, I need to be inside, not out here. Alright. Just accidentally leak some DDT into that pool and your problems will be solved. Yeah, exactly. Just accidentally replace all of the water in that pond with bleach. And you'll be golden. Whoa, I keep forgetting I can't go that way. Right. Okay. So, we've got oil here. and I need to be sending it home. So I'm going to stop producing sulfur here. This is used to be water, but I don't want it to be water anymore. Can I, like, dump the... Oh, yeah. There you go. Flush. Perfect. So I want to put crude oil in there, which means I want to get rid of this oil refinery. There's a lot of gas in there. That's fine. I can probably just waste that. It's not a big deal. Pipeline. Pipe. We must begin pipe. There we go. So that is now oil pipeline. Bringing oil all the way home. Good. This oil refinery... Yeah, we're just gonna waste it. It's fine. Not a big deal. It's a minuscule amount of material. Alright. Silent spring those motherfuckers. Go, you can't pipe on stream, that's against TOS. I can pipe whatever I want. On stream, they can't stop me. I am a bit sus, you're right. I'm sorry. I'll stop being sus. Right, we need more pump jacks. Because I got a pump jack. Alright. Let's get more of these going on. Pump jacks. Where are my pump jacks at? There they are. Right, okay. So I'm going to pop that down there and that down there. We need power and we need pipes to go to them. I don't have any pipes, but that's okay. We'll solve that problem in a minute. Right. So... what do I do here? Why do I not have medium electric poles? This may be problematic. We'll see, though. For now, I'm just going to keep focusing on placing the pump jacks in these. I love that they're, like, disguised in amongst all the dead bugs and cut down trees. There's not more bugs over there, is there? No, I think we're good. Yeah, this area here is relatively undefended, which is rather unfortunate. Oh, train's at Lonely Dude Station. That's good. I'm glad to see that's working. So that should be getting loaded up with iron now. Also, I think I'm not researching anything. Yeah, I'm not. Alright, let's get more research going on. Portable solar panel, maybe? Insert a capacity bonus? Follow a robot count. Weapon shooting speed, physical, projectile damage. This increases the damage of my turrets, which is really good, so I'm going to do that. And then maybe more damage on explosives. Yeah, upgrading the efficiency of the stuff I've built is great. Definitely want to be doing that. Refined flammables. I'm just going to get all of this. Why not? We might as well research it passively while I'm doing nothing else. Right. Are you able to crank up the difficulty anytime, or is it just on run start? That sounds like the kind of thing that would just be on run start, though, right? There we go. All these pump jacks already. So now we can do medium poles. Ah, bastard. Not quite enough range, huh? Alright, well, we'll just do this instead then. Put that there. Really? One tile too far away? What if I put it there? Oh, yes, there we go. Right, and then I can just do... Now I do one medium pole here to catch between the two? Yes, no? Ah! put that there. Does that allow me to connect it up now? Nope, that is still one too far away. Dang it, fine. I'll just use 2. Fuck you. God damn it. Right, so those are now pumping oil and are filling themselves up. Right, so now we need pipes. Ah. I have a problem. I don't have pipes. Alright, we gotta go get iron plates. As I seem to have run out. Alright, those pumps are jacking it, you could say. Yes. Jack is pumping it on stream. Let's go around here. Alright, up here. Stop. Right. I still have tons of copper, don't need that, but I do need everything else. So let's just grab a bunch of iron. I know I have a chest of it somewhere. Should probably use that instead, it's faster. Yoink. In fact, I want to maintain like 5 stacks. I really do go through that. Right. And now I need to make like 50 pipes. That ought to be enough. Back we go. Let's not run into the radar. Seems like a silly idea. Right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Learn how to drive, please, me. Oh, God. My pump jack. Sure is a good thing those don't explode on contact. Alright. Bring this one up, bring this one across. Bring this one up, bring this one across. Can I sneak one through there? No, I can't. There's a thing in the way. Alright, around it is. Pop those there. We just want to hook them up to that, probably. So just like above this, I suppose. There we go. All good. So that's the oil production from now on. At least until we run out. There is like another one down here, another couple. How many more? I think it is just the one that I'm standing next to, right? No, there's one there, isn't there? Is that, or is that like a bush that's showing up as a oil? Or, oh no, it's a power pole, isn't it? Oh yeah, hang on, it just shows these. Right, so yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3 that aren't being harvested. 1, 2, and then one up here. That one. Okay. Impressed brow. How do I get more pump jacks? They're under this? What were they? They're here. They're actually pretty cheap. I want to build 3 more. And we'll need some power cables for them. Alright, so what we'll do... We're just going to get this whole area here completely harvested. Because I might as well, right? So once this pipeline here is completely full of oil, it's going to stop producing. And then we can just sort of let it sit. Because they don't use a huge amount of oil right now. There, right. I should have built pipes first. Oh well. Doesn't take too long to make a pump jack. Right. Okay. Hello, Mr. Pump Jack. Let's put you down there. Right. And now we've got power cables, which I can use to get you all online. Alright, fine. Let's pop this one here. I guess I gotta put one in the middle, so let's do that. And then we can hook this one here up to this. That'll do. Okay. More oil. More oil. Not enough oil. Need more. There we go. Okay, so that's this whole area here is now being harvested for oil. Good. Now I gotta protect it, right? Because we don't want bugs, we don't want bugs killing all of my oil. And this area is kind of hard for me to protect, and they could just spawn, like, right there. Average US behavior. Alright. So I think what we're gonna do... And turn the pump checks around and make the outputs line up better, by the way. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Because I'm not really ever gonna come back to this area anyway. Aside from just to build defenses and leave it. To be fair, the US rarely invades another planet for oil. That is true. I don't think they've done that yet. Alright. So let's go to the military complex area and start gathering some walls and stuff. Because we gonna need them. Right, that train is not coming back for a while. Which makes me think, maybe I should get a stockpile of iron at the train station on, like, this side. I should probably just build, like, a big chest, right? A storage array here. Because waiting for this area to produce enough iron to fill up the train is going to take actually forever. So we might as well be producing this while the train is at the station over here, right? Chest puffer's a train meta, yes. I don't know what you mean by chest puffer, but I'll take your word for it. Ah, slight problem. We have no walls. Grenades are building up, so that's nice, but walls seem to be the bottleneck right now. So let's just deal with that. Real quick. I was kind of expecting that to be a supply I could just take from here, but I guess not. We'll put that there, and then... Insert it. Right. There you go. They're very proud trains. I don't know, Puffer just sounds like a role in, like, a porno. I think I'm thinking of Fluffer, though. Wall. German spelling for buffalo. Okay. Oh, we are slowly building up the military science again now, though. Right. So I need a wall chest. Chest full of walls. But I can't get a chest full of walls because I've intelligently built this extremely compact. And as you can see, there's no way to extract it. The puffer is the one that pre-sucks the... I mean, I guess I could store it in the same chest as the grenades, but... Like, what if I just put inserter here? Right. And then did this. Right. And now we have walls. At least when those max out. I can even do, like... that. And then we Gucci. I think that'll be fine. That'll just grab walls whenever ready. And then I can even remove this guy because I don't need him anymore. Because this guy will take care of the grenades as well. At least should do. Speaking of grenades, how are we doing on power? How's our brownouts doing? Any sign of brownout over the past day or so? Doesn't seem like it. I'm seeing a bit of drop on the chemical plants, but that might just be that the chemical plants are done. Yeah, no, it seems fine. No brownout. Holy shit, look at this guy go. Why is this guy not going? Oh, because it's maxed out, right. I guess we're producing enough then. Right. When I come up here to check... Oh yeah, my chemical plant. You, sir. How you doing? Apparently we're maxed out on output. Because you are done producing. Oh, we're maxed out. We're done with copper. That's what we ran out of. Understood. Let me just give you a bit more then. How many batteries I got? That's a lot of batteries. I think we're good on batteries for the time being. Let's not worry about batteries no more for a bit. And ammunition is doing good too. Yeah, I'm feeling very safe in my little base here with all these turrets set up. Of course, they won't be able to deal with any bugs that do spawn, like these annoyances. But in fact, is that even like a bug base, or is that just like an amassing force? It doesn't have like the little diagonals that bases usually have. Which makes me think that you might be an attacking force. But I guess we'll see when I go up there with my car in a minute. Yeah, and this is going to be producing a ton of pollution until they're done. I really need to wall that in. That one is an important one to wall in. I also need a lot of ammunition because I'm going to need to fuel up some turrets in the area. And I don't believe I can just bring a conveyor over. I might be able to bring a conveyor over, actually. Because I've got a conveyor here. If I bring that down and across, we can just fuel it up with ammo over here, no problem. Right? I can build a wall around this whole thing. Wall in my terrain. It's my terrain, not the bugs. Anything walled in... Anything the wall encompasses is mine. Alright, there you go. The walls are starting to back up now. That's good. It does take a while. I wonder if I shouldn't fast insert to that. You know what? I probably should. Those walls make really quickly, but they need 4 stone brick. Yeah, that's fast inserted territory right there. Colonial China be like... That's just how I play China and Civ, honestly. There you go. That's more like it. That's a spicy wall. Some of my best Civ games, Civ 6 games, have been China. Probably my favorite faction in that game. Right, now here's the problem we're facing now. You aren't picking those up. Why not? Why you no grab? There's wall there. There's 2 walls on that conveyor. Why you no grab? Okay, I guess this chest idea does not work then. Right. Change of plans then, perhaps? So now we've got a little extra space there. Now we can take the inserter and put that into chest here. Honestly, I should make another chest for the grenades. We can have 2 chests. One for walls and one for nades. Walls will be 3 full, grenades will be 1 full, because I don't need more than 1 stack of nades at a time, really. There's no way I'm blowing through over 100 grenades on 1 bug nest. He says, cluelessly. Right, but that's it. That should be fine now. Now we are producing far more than we need. Getting that research still going on. Right. It is amusing to me how, like, the #1 reason that you produce a shitload of pollution in this game is because of research. What did I leave my car at? Car is down there. Okay. It's like, if I'm not researching anything, I produce next to no pollution at all. I still produce a little bit, of course, but not that much. It's an easy way to tie difficulty to progression. It is. Yeah, I don't hate it, for sure. Do I need to... Can I combine... Can I make this into a double row, or is this got to stay as a 1? That can be double rowed. Okay. Oh, here's where I was producing engines before. Found it. Well, I don't need that no more. Right. So, yeah, that's still producing stone. We're producing stone very slowly. This is definitely the bottleneck here, is the furnaces, but that's fine. I don't need an immense amount of... I don't need it to be able to handle the full production. What I do want to do, though, is just remove this, and then we have a double layer. And that should allow us to store more stone on the conveyor, at the very least. Yeah, I might want to build maybe another couple, at the very least, because we are starting to use more of it. As I start to build more walls and expand larger. The furnaces must grow stronger, too. Build 2 steel furnaces. Furnace. Furnace. It'd be really nice when I can just induction furnace everything and don't need to spend coal for this, though. One day. Alright, there we go. That is a full stone setup. And now I can just let that burn. Fast inserters would definitely help here, though. Right. Would fast inserters help any of my other areas? These ones all seem very backed up, though. These ones are producing. No, regular inserter seems to be 1-to-1 on uptime, minus the downtime for refueling. Same with the copper, actually. Yeah, those ones are fine. Okie doke. Right. So those are all digging. 181 coal left there. Yeah, we might have to actually consider a new coal mine. One of the larger sources soon. Because we are starting to burn through this one. Just a little bit. Just a tad. I'll set up another couple of electric mines here, though. So that one's there, and then... I guess I'll put one down here. I need to put a conveyor right above it, though. Like that. There we go. Right. So I got some more coal. That should last us a bit. How's the iron doing? Uh-oh, that's another one out of iron. Phew. I mean, it's still a decent chunk of iron. It's still 170k. But yeah, so we need to go and revamp Lonely Dude Station with a whole bunch more iron. What I really need to do first, though, is I need to get those bulk inserters, right? Because there's not really much point in having inserter set up until I have the bulks done. So we need to get the pipeline running. That's what I gotta do. Where's my car? I've still left it here. Alright, let's just grab that ammo out of it. I was thinking about picking up, but we just spent a new fuel zone. Right. How and where and when and what do I do for this? There is a pump somewhere along this line, which I'll have to go get. But what do I want to do? What do I want to do? So we can bring the oil all the way up to here, and I can start refining it near the water, which is probably smart because you do need water to refine oil, don't you? I kind of want to like bring it up out of the way though, so I can, you know, it's not going to block me because this pipeline's really fucking inconvenient. Gotta say, I might move it up around, all the way around there. Let's do that now before I forget. Before I get distracted by something else. I need a ton of iron plates. There we go. Okay, and we're gonna make, like, 200 pipe. Lots of pipe. Okay, let's go get the pipeline working. Whoops, we can put pumps in it later. It's not a big deal. I guess I should also rip this pipeline here apart too while I'm at it. Yeah, from the pump over. Just gonna pick you up and bring you with me, actually. Right. Because that pump there is not useful right now. Okay. Just gonna grab this whole pipeline, remove the whole thing. I really wish I didn't have to stop to pick it up. It'd be way faster if I could just keep moving. Instead of jittering along. But the factory is growing, chat. And this pipeline is proof of it. There we go. Right, okay, so there is still water in here. I will need to go flush that or something. Oh, nighttime again. I don't like the music. Why are you music? Just gonna double check, make sure there's no bugs nearby. I don't see any inside the circle. Inside the pollution circle. So I think we're fine. Right, yeah, see, this whole thing here is crude oil. But I want to move it up. That's what I want to do. It can come in through here. But I want it to go up this way. Pipe. Maybe like here? Ah, see, but there's a problem. See, the radar is in the way. I want to bring it across here. I'd have to do like that. But I might as well just do this at that point, you know? So let's just bring it up like that. Of course, I'm going to need to make holes in the pipe as we go. I have a question. If I place a pipe down, and then I replace it with an underground pipe, does that delete whatever's inside the pipe? There we go. Oil obtained. Going up north there. Right. Only the parts you delete. Not the segments that remain. Well, I mean, like, but like, if I replace this with underground, right? Like, if I do this to here, from there to there, like, I'm not deleting any segments. I'm just switching them out. Not sure it'd be amount that matters anyway. That is fair, to be honest. Right, you do get, like, industrial amounts of stuff, and you can only really destroy tiny amounts yourself. Oh. Out of pressure. Trunk is in the way. Okay. Not anymore, it's not. Alright, we're gonna continue to build this. I can put up pumps later. Right. So that's the great oil pipeline. Which is complaining right now about not having enough pressure. But that's okay. So what I'm going to do is, since the pump allows me to change the flow from one direction to another, I'm going to go down to the bottom of the pipeline down this way. Here. All of this oil here we can salvage. Right, there's no reason to waste it. I do have to sacrifice a little bit of it. But then we can just set up a pump. Pointing with the direction of flow that way. And a little bit of power. And one singular pipe right there. There we go. So that's going to start draining the oil out of that. Right. What if you had to tell your friend Donkey that he's not the son of God, our savior? Donkey. I don't know, man. I think he would be too convinced. Because he developed a stigmata. I got a better question for you, though. What if you woke up one day and you were in Binding of Isaac? Alright, so at what point do I need to put the... I was kind of hoping it would tell me where I need to put the pump. You would shit. Because it's 404 out of 320 length. I need another pump. We're probably gonna need 2 pumps for this whole thing, so I'm gonna start building a pump. Accurate. It is accurate. He's right. Yeah, so where do I build this pump? Does it tell me exactly, like, is that flashing icon exactly where it needs the pump? Like right over here? Right here? Because there's no way that's in the center of the pipe. I think that there is exactly where it needs the pump, right? Yeah. Okay, so that goes there then. Which means I need electricity here. Just a simple pole will do. Right. And now that there is going to continue the oil flow that way. Don't know why I'm not using my conveyor that I built for the express purpose of moving faster. Alright, so we're going to build more pipes, and we're going to start extending this further over. I've run out of pipes. Ah, yes. Moving at the agonizingly slow speed of crafting. Right. This is why I should automate my pipe production. Right, how are we doing here? So this is now the water pipeline here. Where do I want to build my chemical plant is the question. The bigger question is, what am I going to need for chemical science packs? Because this is going to follow from the chemical plant, right? Which means I'll need plastic and sulfur. So I don't actually need the liquids, right? Because sulfur is a nice solid, I can just transport that in. And plastic is also a solid, I can just transport that in too, right? I shouldn't need anything else for the advanced circuits. Yeah, it's just plastic and copper and electronic circuits. Okay, so when it comes to making the science packs, that's simple. It's all solids, so I guess I'll just keep the liquids out of the... I'll try and keep the liquids out of the lab area for now. The real question is, what the fuck am I going to do when I start needing... when I start needing more science packs than just these 4? This area was not built for more than 4 science packs at a time. It's going to become hella spaghetti when that happens. Or I just have to rebuild the whole thing. That's the other option. Is rebuild the entire damn thing from scratch. So, right, that water pump is still doing its thing. These guys are still doing their things. We got all these batteries, very nice. I've used all the sulfur. Let's pick up the remaining plates. Alright, because I'm going to be rebuilding this area here, I think. How much gas we got? Nothing in there, I think. because it doesn't say that there's anything in it, which means I think it's empty. Okay. Or if it wasn't empty, then we got rid of like 4 pipes worth of that petroleum gas. So, okay, yeah. This water pipeline here can basically completely go. And what I need to do is I need to bring this... I'm actually going to bring this across under this conveyor. And then I'm going to bring it over that way and down here. He thinks that's the way to do it. Because then I have less pipe to worry about. Ah, shit. I wanted to put that one to there. Right. Okay, so now I've got oil pipeline going under there. I bring it across. And I guess I can just make this into the oil refinery, right? So, oil refinery time. I need big old oil refinery. Where is it? I know I picked it up. It's somewhere in here. That's my car. That's my constant combinator. That's my refinery. There it is. Right, okay. So, it's 2 inputs and 3 outputs, right? So that should be it. Produces petroleum gas, yeah. So that's all I need for that. Pop down a medium electric pole to reach it. And you are now producing petroleum gas. Good. So now I need my chemical plants, which I picked up as well. And I've got 3 of them. Right. So, I'm going to pop you down here and see what I need to do with you. Because we need to make plastic. Which means I need coal, petroleum, gas, just those 2. And then I also need water and petroleum gas. And I can make batteries if I want to, but I don't need to make batteries right now. I can make solid fuel as well. Okay. So, how the fuck do I do this? I need to bring coal. I need to bring coal up here. That's one thing I do need to do. So, that would probably come off of this line here. If I do like a splitter. Splitter. I can put a splitter here. And then I can do this. And now we've got a coal line that can go north. Right. What is this? What is this line? What the fuck is this conveyor doing here? What was the purpose of this? Was this my old coal line? This was as well, wasn't it? Oh, that's my old copper line. Okay, yeah, I need to get rid of that. This gotta go. There's a lot of old stuff that needs to go. That water pipeline there's gotta go as well, so we're gonna have to get rid of that in a minute. Oh, jeez. I didn't mean to break it then, but you know what? They had to be done, so it's fine. Just gonna wait for the day where, like, I accidentally break one thing that just demolishes my entire factory. It's gonna happen one day. Okay, so that's that so far. I'm gonna bring that underground, I think. That will happen more than once. Not looking forward to it. Right, okay, so we're gonna bring a coal line. The coal line is gonna come up, it's currently coming up this way. I could just continue to bring it up that way, I suppose. Gives us a little bit of space here. So this chemical plant, if I put a pipeline in between these, this guy here is going to be the one who produces whatever needs the coal, which is to say plastic with petroleum, gas, and coal. So we'll have, I'll have to insert that out, right? So we'll have to do an insert to here for the coal delivery, and then we'll have to do like a removal of plastic. Which honestly, I can probably put a plastic line down this way, right? This will be the plastic line. Get that out that way. Get the plastic out through that. So all I gotta do there is get the pipe in, and we should start producing plastic as soon as this here is done. I need an underground pipeline conveyor. Underground conveyor. That goes there to there. And then more conveyor goes here. Alright, so that's good now, right? Yes. Yes. The factory awakens. Okay, and then we're going to put... How do I power this now? If I want to make this tileable, we're going to need a tileable design. So I'm going to hook it up like this. And then I need one pipe just to start it off. We have plastic. Ladies and gentlemen, we have plastic. Time to put microplastics everywhere on this planet. Right. Gonna start just piping that there up as well. Alright, because I want the petroleum gas pipe to come all the way across here. At least as far as I need it to. Okay. You finally thinking mass scale murder there, huh, Gore? Of course. Why would I think of anything less? So, right, the plastic is building up. Very nice. Very nice, very good. Exactly what we want. Thought it was about time for mass production of IDW figurines. You bet. Right, so, what am I doing now? Now they've got plastic. That means we can build everything that we needed plastic for. But I also need to produce sulfur. Right, that was another thing I needed to produce. So let's get sulfur going on as well. And we need to bring a sulfur line out of here as well. Not you. I need this one, which we're going to put down here. And then you're going to be sulfur. I need water for that one, though. Maybe I don't. Maybe I reserve this one here also for plastic in case I need to scale up later. I can't really scale up that much with this production facility. It's kind of close to the water, but yeah, it's fine. Right. Let's do... This chemical plant can go probably just like over this way. What if I start bringing it from this way over that way? It should be fine, right? This pump here needs to move. Offshore pump. And we're going to pick up this whole water pipeline. Also, I like how there's just random power cables left here from my previous shenanigans. We'll leave that one there so we can power that inserter there, I suppose. And this doesn't need to be here anymore. Whatever this used to do, it doesn't do it no more. Right, but I have completely forgotten what it used to do, in fact. And now we can just bring this here up. Oh, nope. That one goes down. This one goes up. Alright, gonna grab this first, actually. There we go. Spill all that water on the ground. That's gonna be good for the ammo. Right. Yeah, so now we can just do the pump. Where is my pump? It's been so long since I've had one, I don't remember what it looks like. Pump? Hello? Where you at? That's my car. Boiler, steam engine, pump. That's the one. So you want to go here. Or here. I guess that also works. No, because I need to... Hang on. Because I need to bring this pipeline across and then also the water one, right? So now we've got a logistical issue of how do I bring those pipes across so they don't collide. Because this one has to come across. But then the water one has to come along as well, but can't touch, I don't think. I've made an error when planning this, I think. These need to come further down. Because we're gonna need to do... Yeah, we're gonna need to do, like... We need to do like that, right? To get this one through and then down. And the water comes down like that. So if we're doing that, this means that my chemical plant has to go... Chemical plant has to go down here on this layer. Like that. And then we do more pipes. Where are the pipes? They're the pipes. Right. That's not going to work. Okay, so the water pipeline has to be on the left one. And then we put the water here. Which means I need my offshore pump somewhere there. I did it! And then we can bring this one here all the way across and down. Voila! We now have achieved sulfur. Good. So now we do an inserter right here into a conveyor going down that way. Need a little bit of power, and there she goes. We have plastic and we have sulfur. Ugh. Very nice. Yeah. So these should have probably come down one tile to make them line up with this, but it's fine. It doesn't need to be perfectly lined up, it's just going to bother me immensely. So now we can bring this all down to what's going to eventually be chemical production. Right here. Chemical research. Why have we run out of this again? What happened to my walls? Why are we bottlenecked on walls? Oh, no stone. Right, okay. That would do it. I guess I do need to go in and expand my stone production again. I never thought stone would be my bottleneck. That's crazy. And that's even after I expanded this too. Yeah, I need some fast inserters on the input on this one. We'll get some fast inserters on this. No, wait, we don't need fast inserters. What we need is a stone mine that doesn't suck, actually. That's what I really need. What's going on over here, huh? You guys can't keep up? Come on. What do I even pay you for? So let's do this. And this. And then a little cable right there. There you go. That should do it. That is like 50% more raw stone production. Which should hopefully stop this whole issue of these things not being fast enough. However, I am also going to just replace these with fast inserters. Because being able to fill these up faster will result in higher uptime, which means more stone. As long as the mines themselves can keep up. we good? We backing up? Possibly. We definitely don't have enough stone for all of these furnaces to run at once, but yeah, I think I need my mines to be stronger still. The fast inserters are too fast. So I need more mines. More mines. Let's pop you down over here. And then you here. Like that. There we go. Bit more power. Done. Stone. We have stone. 116k stone. You know, I wonder if it's possible to calculate the exact quantity of stone required to finish, like, all the military research that requires it. I imagine it's quite a bit more than 116k. Probably is, right? That's it. If I can get that stone up there and put that onto the Lonely Dude, at least 3, you're not wrong. Anyway, I do need to redo Lonely Dude Station, but like I said, we needed the bulk inserters for that, which we now have the plastic to produce. So I suppose I should just make a few manually, and then we can set the station up, and then we can worry about automating it later, right? So I need advanced circuits. Yeah, I need a couple advanced circuits. We need all of this. 10 bulk inserters. Nice. We're gonna need at least... we're going to need a bare minimum of 4. 1 for each cargo at each stop. But I feel like even then, I'm probably gonna want to, like, have multiple of these, right? Hand stack size 1 plus 2. What does that mean? Does that mean it transfers 3 stacks at a time? I'm not sure. Anyway, let's just build one and see how it works. Oh, that's gonna take a while to make. Okay. You know, I'm just gonna make 10 because I'm gonna use them. I'm gonna use them all. Fuck it, right? Let's also go visit my train real quick. I should probably put my car down and, you know, drive. Would be smart, would it not? 1 stack plus 2 items? Oh, okay. So basically just 1 stack then. Yeah, because this, as you can see, is not the I mean, that's pretty fucking full already. Holy shit. It doesn't take forever to do it. But alright. Anyway, we're gonna have to figure out a way to, like, actually store stuff here and then put it in there at a reasonable pace. I also need to figure out a way to, I want to be able to mine this whole thing at once, so we're gonna need to figure out, like, a mine configuration for that. What do we need for, electric mine? Excuse me. I need more circuits, so I need more copper. Okay. In which case, I may just go back, grab copper, start making a bunch of miners, a bunch of mines, and then we come back and do like a proper setup here, you know? I need more of these too. Now, I know that I said that this was going to be only a train entrance, but the train is not even halfway full, so we're pretty safe to just drive through there right now. Alright, we're going to make it all the way down to my chests. Whoa. Avoiding the pipeline. Alright. Let's go grab stuff. All of that. Where my copper at? There it is. Give me copper. Perfect. I'll take some steel as well, I think. I still have, like, a good stack of it, but I could use another stack. This one is something that was dropping off stone. How are we doing here with the stone, by the way? All the furnaces are working, which means we are looking happy. I'm not sure if these have 100% uptime, but it's probably close, and that's fine. Yeah, there is a bit of downtime there, but it's okay. We don't need 100% uptime, as long as it's high enough that this is going to start backing up. Which I'll take a look at real quick and see what we're looking at. It does appear to be slowly backing up. Maybe not. No, because we have no research on the conveyor here, so no, it's not backing up. The bottleneck is not walls though, so it might be backing up. But only one factory is working, so we're not producing enough stone for both, which is a slight problem. What is the issue causing us to take so long on this, though? I think it's just these. I think this is the issue, is that we don't have enough of these producing right now. There's not a lot I can do about that, right? Not right now. Not unless I want to expand this whole thing out. Which I could do, but I don't quite think I want to right now. Yeah, the walls are backing up. So the fact that the walls are backing up slowly does mean that eventually this will back up and then the whole thing will start backing up. So it is slowly working. All right. So you guys are all doing just fine. Steel production is also looking real solid. Iron production is looking good. Copper production is looking good. Okay. Just gonna get rid of a piece of this pipeline here, so I can drive on through if I need to. Right, okay, so we've got... I think we've got everything I need. And go back up to the mines and start setting them up properly. And again, I want to make a storage system and then an unloading system. Ow. Ow. Right. Let's fix that up. Real quick. I cannot drive for shit. Okay. Train time. Choo-choo. Right. How would you feel, chat, if you woke up one day in the morning and you got out of bed and you stretched and you went, ah, what a wonderful morning it is. And then you look down and you realize that you're a tank engine like Thomas. Cue the train montage to Eye of the Tiger. Alright, you would shit. Alright, I'm going to set up miners on this entire thing, right? I want this whole thing covered. Every single little bit of it. So, how do we approach that? I mean, I could just do a grid and say fuck it. Do I want to just do a grid and say fuck it? Or do I want to, like, try and save and be efficient about it? It costs, like, nothing to make these things. I should just say fuck it. When you looked down this morning, you realized you were eaten by flatworms? Om nom nom. Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. Maybe we'll try. I'll try and be efficient about it. Alright, so got those. I'm just gonna make, like, all of these, because I'm probably gonna need them all. I can go back for more stuff later. Man, we burned through all those iron plates real quick, though. Alright, at least I have tons of conveyors. I've got a lot of wood for these small electric poles, too, which is nice. So I'm probably going to be using those here. Right, so that one goes there. And then we've got this one going here. And then this one going here. And then this one here. And I don't believe... Yeah, that one's not a tile. There's a little bit of iron on it, but it doesn't look like it's not a tile. It looks like one, but it's not one. So nothing to worry about that. We're going to want to put one here. And then I need to put one here. There's a problem that we can't have one... This tile here is not covered now, right? So... we're going to have to double up at least a little bit. In this area. Oh, but I'm busy making a million cogs. Right. Maybe what I should do then is we go back and we pick up more iron. Maybe grab some components while I'm at it. Not enough material. I should probably stock up my car full of stuff, to be honest. Also, I should make my gates wider than 3, so it's easier for my shit driving skills to get me through them. That would be smart. Would it not, Chad? Well, fuck. The autosave lagged me, I blame that. I blame autosave for that one. Right, let me grab these. Okay. That ought to be fine. Right, okay. Go, 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 go. Let's not drive into my assemblers there. All right. Whee! I'm taking an increasing number of risks by driving through that without checking how my how my train here is doing. But I think it's fine considering it's only going like one at a time. Oh, that one is basically full now. Okay, but I don't think it'll go until both trains are full, right? Both cargo containers have to be full for it to consider going. Right, so we've got more stuff. I need to quickly check for bugs. That's the thing I should do. Gotta make sure to do a sweep every now and then. Make sure no bugs are spawning too close. Getting inside the pollution zone. I don't like how big that nest there is. That's a huge nest. Might take a couple lives to kill it. Yeah. It's fine, though. Right, okay. So now I'm making miners again. We'll set one up here. Turns out multiple multi-purpose lasers can't be ported through one transceiver, unfortunately. So you do need a separate turret for each one. I kind of figured. I was like, sounds weird if you can do that. Awesome, but weird. I'll move this one here down. Yeah. Right, so that's that layer. This one here does still have to go up one to make sure we got coverage. That one has to go there, and then I need you here. You gotta go there. And then we can just bring this across. Like this. Wait, no, hang on. Yeah, that one can go there. You to there. And then you can go down this way. And there. Perfect. Okay. Made sense to use since the multiple different Q switch amounts. One laser system can it can handle different beams at once. Maybe. I don't know. Let's do this one. This one. But I guess it can't handle multiple separate multi-purpose laser blocks, right? Very odd. Well, not odd, but very unfortunate, I suppose. Do I need to cover that tile? Is that tile... I do need to cover that tile. Son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. You're really gonna make me set up a mining drill for one piece of iron, huh? I'll just put it there, it's fine. Alright, we'll just slap down 2 of them right next to one another, and there we go. That'll do. Alright, it'll be fine. Right. And then I want to do more mine. Do I not... Does that really not enough? Bruh. That was seriously not enough? Bruh. Okay, I'm gonna go get some cogs. I'm not crafting all those cogs again. Those things take a while to make. Anyway, so I guess the solution then is making multiple turrets. Oh, wait. Do you think a transceiver on the end of a piston can deliver to like a sub-object above itself? Coggers, you take a while to make. I did take a while to make, it's true. Right. Gimme. I'll take some inserters as well, since I'm running low. I'll take some conveyors too. Might as well, right? Might as well. And you know what? Maybe I'll even pilfer some circuits. There we go. And now I can make some more mining drills off of that. Alright, beam 1 add coggers. I thought we had coggers. Maybe not. Alright, since piston subject, probably not. We'll cross some fuckery with that splitter block, you think? Maybe. Right. So I'm just thinking, like, if you could route... If you could, like, change the route of your laser. But yeah, probably not, right? Okay. So... I suppose you could also try and build, I don't know, it wouldn't work. I was thinking you could build, like, one turret with multiple combiners. Each linked to a different transceiver, but then, like, how would you get the transceivers to go into the sub-object, you know? That wouldn't really be possible, would it? Alright, what are we doing here? I need mining things. Mining boys, at least... I'm gonna need at least 10, right? Right. So, we got over to here. And now we need to put one down here. Right. And then what we need to do is go over this way. Pow. And then pow. 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 Down here as well. I kind of like how it's worked out with me just slowly going down a level. Combine is already claimed on the multi-purpose laser block as the transceivers anyway. Let's do this. Is that what I needed? Yeah, that is what I needed. Okay. And then we do this one here as well. Need more. At least 4 more. One goes here. One goes here. One goes here. One goes here. Nope, not there. Oh, you have power? Okay. One goes there. Right. Build another couple. We're gonna need at least 2 more. You go there. Now, here's the question. Is this tile here? That is... Okay, that's not one. So those are all covered. That's fine. Let me remove this. Right. Now I can pick this stuff up. Grab that. Mm-hmm. I might move the loading platform to the bottom of the train station rather than the top. Just 'cause I kind of want this area here to all be mines. So that covers that. We then need to do this bit. I will rotate these bottom ones. This one goes here. Right. More mining drills. I'm gonna need at least 3. So let's get those together. This one here is gonna go here. I think we have complete coverage at this point. Look at that. Now that is one covered iron mine. There you go. What if you had to help your daughter come to terms with the fact that due to a freak shipyard accident, she is now the embodiment of a guided missile destroyer? I would introduce her to Kantai Collection, I guess. She would find some representation there, I hope. Bring these down. I also don't want it all to converge towards the center, I suppose. Where's my central line going to go? We have a nice straight line down here and here. Let's make it this one. All of them have to converge on this one singular line, right? So that's what we're going to do. Alright. I mean, it is basically a Kankura plot bunny. Plot bunny? I'll just bring that one straight across. Guess I don't need this to go down a level, do I? Oh, no, I didn't want that. Right. There we go. Misspelled plap. I don't think you did. Alright. Just don't know what a plot bunny is. I probably do, just don't know it by that term. Like a trope? Or a... No, maybe not like a trope. I don't know. Again, I probably do know what you're talking about, just probably don't know it by that term. I bring those across, these down. I'm gonna bring this whole thing here across as well. Bring those down. Story idea that will constantly snort your brain until you write it. Fair enough. I get you. Yeah, just one of them story ideas that it stays in there and in there and in there, and then you finally try to write it down and it sucks. Happens all too often with me. Right. Okay, I think that's probably fine. Yeah. So we do need to get power to that whole area, and then I need to figure out how I'm going to do my storage, and then how I'm going to... Yeah, so once we need to figure out how to do storage, and I need to figure out how to get this up here. I also could, I suppose, delete the train. Move it down a bit. That would also give me more space. Problem is, I don't think I've got enough space in my inventory for an entire train, cargo thing of iron. But I do have chests. So that helps. Since I don't have time to, I'm going to go over to SB to try and get some union labor. Fair enough. Good luck. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Bam, bam. Right, that's going to be just metal. Alright. Gore's literary career started and ended with What If Girl But Metal? What if Girl But Metal indeed. Right, so there we go. Got the rails, pick those up. I'm just gonna try and turn it a bit earlier, I think. Get more space. So I'd rather build conveyors here, I think. Yeah, and we can just bring that across this way. So there. Okie doke. Now what? Next up, I suppose we need the train stop again, which is going to have to go... I'm just going to put that, like, right at the end, honestly. I'm just going to put it there. I'll slap down the locomotive back on it. Hello, locomotive. Where are you? There you are. Right, you go there. Your friend goes... Oh, I guess I need the cargoes first. Cargo wagon, 1, 2. Locomotive on the back. There we go. Okay, add station. So... You want to go to an innocent bystander when you have empty cargo, and then you want to go to a chemi when you have full cargo. And also only when you have full fuel will you go to innocent bystander. Okay. Now then, allow me to load you up with shit. There we go. Gimme, gimme, gimme. More of that. There we go. Pop all that in there too. Okay, so that's now there again. Now I need my bulk inserters. Alright, so how do we do this exactly? I guess the easiest way is I'm going to need to do like a chest. Right, we're going to need to do like chests here. With bulk inserters next to them. And then I need to just load up the chests with regular inserters. And that's how we bring the conveyor across from here. I think should do the trick. Might need fast inserters on those, but we'll see. It really depends on the amount of material we need out of this and the speed, because it's going to take a while to refill these with metal. And the faster we drain these tanks when we get back to the main station, the faster we're going to need that resupplied, right? Where'd I get all this coal from? I don't remember picking up that much coal. Anyway, right, so now we need to get the power cable back up here. So we're going to bring that as high up as it goes. Medium power line goes here. There we go. And now we need to give power to all of these. Oh boy. Okay. Right, so let's start by making some more electric poles. I'm going to do mediums to try and get as much coverage as possible. And mostly what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and cover as many as I can with each one. Pow. Ah, so you don't hook up there, do you? Well, that's fine, because you'll probably hook up when I put one up here. If I put one... over this way. And then maybe slap one down right there. There we go. That's going decently. Right, and then we'll do... Oh, God! Where'd you come from? Why is there a bug? Why was there a bug? Why was there one single bug just charging me down right then? Where'd you come from? What? Why bug? Did he come from this? 'Cause he came from down here. What? Now, I don't see any bugs in this area. There's trees there. I don't know. That bug just came out of nowhere. Alright. Well, if there's occasional roaming bugs now, I'm gonna have to deal with that, huh? Right, we need to bring power up here somehow, so... What if I... No, I can't put a power cable there. Unless... I can connect it up some other way. If I put one here... I guess I can have, like, one central cable here to route all the power around. It's not, like, an egregious crime. There you go. That'll do. Right. Now, chat, I'm gonna be honest with you. I am not feeling too great. As is usually the case with days where my allergies go fucking haywire. As I usually get really sick after. And that has happened once again. I might go get a cup of tea and take a break early today. Because things are not going well for me. That is the price I pay for my immune system going absolutely crazy haywire. Don't push yourself, mate. Yeah, it's fine. Right. I should be fine later. I just need, you know, there's a certain amount of recovery time involved in waking up with severe allergies. Anyway, I am going to go and take a break before I fucking vomit. Right. I'm going to put the beer back up. Here's dog pick for today. You guys get free dog because you finished it last time. That is me trying to get a picture of Tilly and Winnie not having any of it. Right. I'll be back in about 10 minutes or so. Hopefully feeling a little better. Right. There's the fishing. Have the time of your lives. I'll be right back. Oh, hang on. I should probably put the text up. There you go. I'm gonna go make a cup of tea and all that other stuff.
Space!
I am back. How you doing, D&D boy? You woke up with a Polaroid picture of Gore in your jacket pocket, scrolled on the bottom in Sharpie. It says, "Don't believe his lies." Chat, I ask you, is that normal? You should probably dispose of that photo. If you know what's good for you. I'm back. What's up? I still feel like shit, but I feel a bit better now. But, let's see. Right. Today might genuinely be an end stream early kind of day. I am feeling far worse than I realized. Right. That said, I want to get this train station finished. So let's see if I get that going, and then I get this. Right, put that one there, I suppose. You know what would make you feel better? Some anime girl horse racing. Why has everyone been pushing Uma Musume recently? Is this some kind of meme? Like, come to Brazil, but instead it's play Uma Musume? Right. It just hit an A. No, it's actually a good game that just got a globalized release. I see. Right. How are we doing here? We are doing okay, filling that up with metal. Alright, I'm just gonna grab all of these because I can. Gonna fill the first train up manually. Like, top 5 consistently most popular games in Japan. I mean, the top most popular games in Japan have always been weird. But fair enough. Have I ever played Monster Rancher? That is a good question. I might have done. I've definitely heard the name, so I know of it. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what happens when this thing pops off. Oh, and these are loading up. Ooh, okay. So this is all loading. And then... if I take like 3 or 4 stacks in... put like half a stack in there. Throw that in there. She's full. Right, but now there's a problem. You're not going. Why? All locomotives fully fueled. You've got fuel. Oh, because it's on manual. That's why. Okay, so you now want to go to Akemi Homura. when your cargo inventory is full. Which it is. So why are you not going? It's training sim where you get your horse skill stats and then watch them race. I see. So why is this not going? Cargo inventory is full, right? Both of these are maxed. Why you no go? Waiting, trains at the stop, priority 50. Why is it not going? It should be going, right? Because it meets this requirement. Chat, what am I doing wrong? I don't get it. Oh, unless... Hang on, wait a minute. Does this mean it can only leave the station once these are satisfied? So I actually want this one here to be... Oh, okay. Right, so that one wants to be waiting on full cargo. This one wants to be the empty cargo. Right, okay. Wait for empty cargo and wait for full fuel. Okay. Right, and so that's back there now. Voila. It's arrived. Okay, so now I need to get my car, and I need to go home. Where is my car? Do I have it in my inventory? I do. Alright, put that down. Put fuel in. Let's go. Okay, so those are going to refuel while we wait. Alright. Gore's frustration of not knowing what is wrong reminds me of the depth of the training system in Uma Musume. Understandable. So I guess it's like just Pokemon EV training, but like more fun and not tedious as hell. Okay, so now these guys are being unloaded. And we can replace these with bulk inserters if we want. To make this faster. There you go, see? And that should unload that in no time at all. Or at least as quickly as it reasonably can. Give me that. Right. Also, this one here will take that too. I'm starting to get it. Alright, we need to go get more plastic, though. So I need to take my bus over to the plastic. Seems like the mill research is starting to catch up. That's good. I'm glad that we're actively able to do military research and also not run out of military research packs now. Alright. There we go. More plastic obtained. Let's make more of these bulk inserters, because I really like these things. And they seem very helpful. Right. So head back down to the train. Yeah, because I want to replace the rest of the inserters down here with bulks. Although I wonder if it's not worth it to have chests that the bulk inserters here unload into, and then have those chests unload onto the conveyor. I don't think it's worth it, though, because, like, you only really need storage at one end of the station, right? Because the train's going to end up waiting at one of them anyway. Might as well use the train as the chest. Because it's not like if I send it back right now, you know, it's not like if I have the train come back, dump all its stuff as quickly as possible, and then send it back. It's not like, you know, it's not going to back up eventually, right? So, that's fine. I'm just happy it works. We've got train, chat. So now we've got this train here that delivers iron. The next step is going to be probably to build a proper train station like up here somewhere. And then have that transport the iron from here, and then the stone, and then the copper. There's got a lot of copper and stone and iron and coal over this way, right? So this is where we're going to have the train come in, is through this way, and then deliver to a station here, and then that will distribute out. Good job, buddy. Make the I Like Trains kid proud. In another life, I was that I Like Trains kid. He's a good kid. Although I do wonder if I actually even needed the bulk inserters here, to be honest. I wonder if regular or fast inserters wouldn't be enough. The bulks might be overkill, considering that we're only able to put things down at the speed of the conveyor. I'll make more anyway, because I do need them, but I feel like I can probably just get away with fasts. Oh. Oh no. What? No, what? Why? 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 What did the... What? Who the fuck? How dare you? There's a fucking bug up there. Where? Where are they coming from, man? We gotta go. You just got owned. It's one little shit bug. Every time it's one little shit bug. Alright, pick that up. Bruh. It's just taken offense to my mining right here. Where is he coming from? Oh man, that pollution's getting pretty high up that way. But like, there's no bugs within range right now, so it makes no sense that he's showing up yet. Buggers. It's just teleporting bugs on me is what it's doing. Alright, fine. I'll put down a couple turrets. Since they like this side of things. I'm gonna put down a couple turrets. Take my ammo here. Yeah, it's gonna have like 50 bullets each. Right, but I will have to go deal with those bug nests if they're causing problems. Maybe get some walls in here too. Alright, well I'm glad we dealt with that, at least. But hey, I'm also glad we got the trains up and running. So that's cool. Next goal, I guess, is going to be wipe out these bug nests in the area. Because they're causing issues. Yeah, get the train set up properly. This area is producing, like, no pollution at all, which is nice, the oil. Granted, it will be later on when I start actually using that plastic for research. Again, research is the most pollution-generating thing you can do. But, yeah, until then, I think I'm going to end the stream early today. I really want to carry on, but I'm just feeling so fucking sick. It sucks, but I keep getting like nauseous waves, and I don't think I should be streaming when I feel like I'm going to vomit any second now. I feel better after a bit of rest. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go back to bed or something. I don't know, maybe I'll just like sit here and suffer in silence. But yeah, there's not much I can do. But yeah, we'll be back next week. Normal streams, more From the Depths, finishing the Helldivers 2 campaign. All that good stuff. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Sorry about this. Guess I'll see if there's anyone streaming right now. I don't know. Doesn't seem like it. All right. As soon as you get to feel better, though. I'm sorry, Paul. Yeah, I'm feeling real sick. It happens. I blame my allergies. They all make you be looking, but you appreciate the stream. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Doruban. Yeah, I'm sorry. I will see you guys next week. Allergies are so bad this year. Yeah, no kidding. I mean, it's just certain days. It's just certain days. Because, like, I go to sleep, and then I start having an allergic reaction in my sleep, and then I wake up, and my allergies are bad. And then, at that point, I've already been, like, immune system's been on full blast for, like, 2 to 3 hours. And so I wake up and I'm like, ugh. And it usually knocks me out for the whole day. So anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Toodaloo.